Salute to the internal indigenous spiritual most high, y'all. Trolls, only God and your mama can love you. And last but not least, y'all know how we got to do it, man. One time, yeah. I say one time, yeah. I say one time, yeah. Hey, man, we gonna get right into it. I be all over the internet. And I like to hear intellectual, knowledgeable people like me speak. You understand what I'm saying? People who can articulate themselves and be approximate. People who can hold the room, read the room, control the energy, create the energy. And well, today, y'all, I got to pay homage to a brother that's really putting in work, y'all. I'm talking about this brother's putting in certified work. You know what I'm saying? So certified salute to Black Alpha Network. You know what I mean? Black Alpha Network. Brothers like this cannot go unrecognized. Makes me even more proud is I for network all in the comments. What's up? What's up, Jay Walker? What's up, J Dub? All right. What up, J Dub? Yeah, so Black Alpha Network, man, has been out here putting in work, man. And I love listening to the brother, man. The brother's energy is awesome. You know what I'm saying? The brother's message is fire. You know what I'm saying? The brother's passion is everything, man. It's everything. It's everything. So today I want to pay homage. And I don't know if y'all are familiar with him, but I know FBA Convo is familiar with this brother because FBA Convo is all in my man chat. I think he's a moderator and everything. FBA Convo is holding it down. So salute the FBA Convo as well. You know what I mean? Salute the FBA Convo as well. But let's get into it because this brother's putting in this type of work, y'all. This is Black Alpha Network. Y'all go subscribe, man. He's got 41.7K. You know what I'm saying? Subscribers, man. Y'all go subscribe because this brother is not, he's not minor league. This brother is major league. This brother is major league. You know what I mean? And I love this brother message. So birthright citizenship debates escalates. Democrats double down. Fair use, educational purposes. You know what I'm saying? All that good stuff. Let's get it.
In the meantime, in between time, what the hell is this right here? And why they trying to use Tupac Shakur for all of their little wars? Foundational Black Americans today gonna shut it all the way down because that's how we do things over here on this side. If you a regulator and you a delineator and you ready to go to work, certified salute to you because it's on. Free human.
Black Alpha Network. Home of Black excellence. Power to the people.
Listen to this brother speak, man. Pay attention to his knowledge. Pay attention to his know-how, his wisdom. This brother is like, I don't know, man. If y'all don't know about Black Alpha Network, man, I suggest y'all go check this brother out. Let's go. Let's hit that like button, ladies and gentlemen.
It's a knockout. It's the knockout. The tethers can't get up. They can't get up. They can't stand right now because the regulators done shut it all the way down. I need all my certified foundational Black American regulators. Go ahead, because if there's ever been a time that we about to do some roasting and some cooking, it is today. So all my certified foundational Black American regulators, regulate. And it's on. Mount up. Atlanta's in the building.
He had me when he said some roasting and some cooking, y'all. Because that's what I like to do on my platform. I like to have a turtle piece. You know what I'm saying? I like to roast. I like to cook. I like to have fun. So I automatically drew towards this brother, man. You know what I'm saying? And he's been doing the work a long time, and I'm really just running across the brother. You know what I mean? But my man is fire. He had me when he said it's going to be some roasting and some cooking, because that's how I like to get down on my own platform. But let's go.
Point is in here. Duval, I see you. Florida, what's happening? Oklahoma City, I see you, baby. Let's go to work. I see another Florida's in the building. I see Arkansas's in here. I see Brooklyn's in here. Shout out to Brooklyn. You already know. Yes, indeed. Turn up, baby. Let's go. Dallas is in here. One love. Houston's in here. One love. Vancouver. Washington's in here. One love. I see another Virginia's in the place. Florida, let's get it. Let's go. St. Louis, right? Her family. You know I see you. Detroit's in here. North Carolina. Ohio's in here. Ohio, this specifically Cleveland, and I love them both, family. Right there. Columbia, South Carolina. That be the 803. I see Fresno, California. Miami's in here. Another North Carolina. Kansas, Georgia, Atlanta, Alabama, New Orleans, Chicago, Tallahassee, Certified Salute, Baltimore, Kansas City, Augusta, Boston, Inglewood, always up to all good. North Carolina, South Carolina, Savannah, GA, that be the 912, and they know how we do. Shout out to y'all. Let's go to work. Family, hell no. No, fam. If you a certified regulator, fam, please put 100 in the chat, because these people don't understand. They don't understand. They think they gonna halfway delineate or kind of regulate. Ain't no such thing. We said certified 100, fam. That means you stand on 100, you speak 100, you give your 100, you regulate at 100.
And again, I want to send a salute, man, and respect and love to FBA Convo, because FBA Convo be over here regulating, and FBA Convo is all over here in my man chat regulating for the big leagues. So FBA Convo, salute to you, brother. You putting in the work. You are who you say you are. And I respect that, homie. I respect that, FBA Convo. Salute to you, FBA Convo. Let's go.
Check at 100, you PIMP slap at 100, because anything less than that would be uncivilized, family. So they got a war popping off over there in Iran, y'all. And do y'all know right now they trying to low-key get foundational Black Americans involved? And they out here making fake pictures of Tupac Shakur? Let me tell you something, as somebody who reveres Tupac and somebody who has been compared to Tupac, that ain't happening. And on everything my foundational Black American soul gives me, I'm shutting all that down. Look at all them hundreds in here, fam. So it seems like the regulators are here. So let me go ahead and tell you what that means. If you are a wimp, a smut, a COON, a tap dancer, a bump dancer, a can't we all get along? Not all of them is bad. Where's the white women's act? If you one of them, can't we all be friends? Diaspora, y'all being divisive, xenophobic, a hate group, get your ass out now and hit the exits, because some regulators done showed up. Family, this woman right here is trying to tell us that we don't need to go to Africa because Iran is going to get us. Oh, I'm so scared. Family, bear through all this tether babble, but the regulating about to commence.
Have y'all realized if it's not a race troll, it's always an African? Have y'all realized that if it's not a race troll that we have to stand up against and defend ourselves against, defend the culture against, it's always one of these Africans or one of these foreign immigrants, man. And that's exactly why we're delineating, man. We're all not the same. We're not the same. We don't have the same mindset, concept, same struggle. Africa is still colonized to this day. Still colonized to this day. But they always speak against us. It's always a racist troll or it's always a tether, y'all. All the time. All the time. It's either one or the two. But here we go.
This woman told us that don't come to Africa for them to save us when Iran comes to get us. Who gonna tell her? We gonna tell her. Let's go.
Attention to America. I see you always want to come to Africa when your country is in trouble, when your country is at war. And I see you are at war. Do not come to Africa. You come to Africa, you don't farm nothing. You don't know how to make your own food. You don't know how to grow your own food. We have the supermarket on the street. You will buy all of the food. We cannot have that here. And these people lie to you. We are not living in a hut or anything like that. You cannot come here with the rushes in the ras. We have no rushes. We have no ras. You come here with that bullshit, you will get...
Now, let me say this too. I would have loved to go live and actually share my screen and show y'all this, but I'm learning the algorithm is different from when you use a computer and when you use a phone. So I'm trying to make up time. I'm trying to make up money right now because I tried it that way and it's just a whole different algorithm. So I need everyone who really rocks with me to make sure that your subscribe button and your notification bell is on. And your notification bell is on all. Okay? Let's rock.
Sick. You will give us disease. Like the white people do.
Hold up. What she just say? We gonna give them something. You gave yourself something, but you still ain't gave yourself a homeland. You still ain't gave yourself running water. Oh, we going today, family.
To go back home. We do not care if you are able. And we have war in Africa every day. We just have to survive that shit. You too spoil. You come to this country, you will woke.
They have war in Africa every day, and they just have to survive that ish. We are too woke. We come to their country, we're just too woke. Her talking points is not FBA talking points. And let's be honest, these are not Pan-African talking points. Oh no. Oh no. That's that COON talk. That's that tether talk. That's that sellout talk. Huh? That's that Stephen on Django talk right there. You know? That's that Stephen on Django. And you can always tell them. You can always tell them because they always talk like the oppressor, y'all. They speak just like the oppressor, y'all. They speak like their oppressor. They think like their oppressor, not realizing that they're still oppressed by their oppressor to this day in Africa alone. But don't forget, Africa was just over here trying to hijack reparations. Don't forget, Ghana was just over here. And let's not forget that there was no slave trade without the help of Africa, who was already doing it with the Arabs before the European colonizers arrived. Before they arrive. So if they're going to speak on someone, same rules apply. Don't throw rocks in a glass house, sweep around your own front door before you try to come clean around someone else's. Same rules apply. Tell the truth. Stop whitewashing the history. Same thing. Be accountable. This is why we have to delineate. And this is why we are delineating. And this is why I'm so damn proud of the movement, y'all. And I'm so damn proud of the pace that we've picked up in the movement, y'all. Because we're making noise. We're being heard. We're being acknowledged. We're being recognized. It's not a game anymore. It's not a guessing game. We're not basing anything on hope or faith. We're going out there and we're getting it. We're using the Most High in us. Y'all might call him God. There's plenty of gods. I say the Most High. You know what I'm saying? We're using that Most High in us to get the work done, to get the message out to the people. You're not going to reach everybody. You're not going to reach everybody. And this is the perfect example of why you can't save everyone, regardless of their complexion, man. All skin folk ain't kin folk. All skin folk ain't kin folk. I like how this brother rolled, though, man. I like how this brother rolled. Let's get it, man.
You have to work. The social security is nothing. No such like it. You have no one to live in. You go live with the lion. So you will not like this country. You will not like it here.
Did she say we have to live with the lion? What, the lion that lives next door to you? The lion who got a better living condition than you? Fam, I want y'all to remember, when they start talking about them lions is living better than them. You're lying about the lion. The lion got a 2-bedroom apartment. Your ass got a no-bedroom hut. Who you talking to?
Salute the Black Alpha Network, man. Hey, salute to you, brother. As you would say, certified salute. Hey, man. I like the brother energy, man. It's like we walk the same confines, but I don't mind going off on a troll. I think people actually return to me to see me go off on trolls, y'all. I think that's what separates me. But we have the same energy. Down to the same message, man. You know what I'm saying? Brother putting in work, man. Hey, listen, man. Y'all go over to Black Alpha Network, man, on YouTube, man. Y'all got to subscribe, man. Y'all got to follow this brother. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got to follow this brother, man. Let's go.
No such like it. You have no one to live in. You go live with the lion. So you will not like this country. You will not like it here. What you need to do, you need to pick yourself by the bootstraps and you need to go outside and live.
You're right. We wouldn't like it, though. We like running water. We like plumbing. We like electricity. You're right. You are so right. We would not like it, though. We don't want zebras and lions and monkeys running up in our hut, you know what I'm saying, threatening our safety every day. You know what I'm saying? Nah, you right. We wouldn't like it though. We damn sure wouldn't. Ain't used to seeing nothing like that. Nope, ain't used to seeing nothing like that. I'm used to seeing stray cats, lizard, iguanas, you know what I'm saying? Some bobcats, some coyotes, you know what I mean? I'm used to that type of wildlife. So she's absolutely right. And that's how I know I'm not from Africa. And I've never had the will to go to Africa. You know what I mean? Give me the wild hogs. Give me the black bears. Give me the ducks. Give me the deer. You know what I'm saying? I'll take it. She's absolutely right. She's absolutely right. I'm not going to be over there running from a rhino getting a horn in my ass. She's absolutely right. She's right. She's right. And she would not survive over here. You know why? Because we are too sophisticated. We got it together. We're robust in our message. We stand together. FBA always get it done. FBA always get it done. If you speak against FBA and we hear it, we standing up. We standing up. We standing up. We're getting the message out there. We're getting the message out there. And we're serious about it. And we're consistent with our message. We're consistent with the demands. We're consistent with our people. We're also consistently tired of colonizers and oppressors and tetherers and them COONSs, y'all. Tired of it. Tired of it. So I like to hear brothers stand up. I like to hear aggressive alpha brothers stand up. You know what I'm saying? So I resonate with this young man. I'm not sure how old he is. I don't mean no disrespect. You know what I'm saying? But I resonate with this gentleman. I resonate with this brother. Let's get it, man. She talking about what we wouldn't survive. No, you survived them old zebra kicks over there, huh? You surviving them monkeys throwing boo boo at you when you smile at them, huh? You over there trying to wrestle a silverback, huh? Nah, we ain't used to that. We got a whole different fight over here. You know what I'm saying? We got a whole different fight over here. Y'all over there fighting against animals, and we are fighting against the biggest animals known to humanity. Huh? Huh? Let me say that again. They over there fighting against the Lion King. We over here fighting against the biggest animals known to humanity. FBA, peep the message.
That wait. You need to go pick up a tree so you can get your bones stronger.
Wait a minute. Did she just say we need to
pick up a tree? I'm sorry, brother. I'm gonna let you speak. I promise. But see, we share the same type of energy. Cause that's what I do too, brother. I'm gonna let you get off. I'm gonna let you land too. But I got to get her right now. Pick up a tree to get stronger. These are the same people who are getting visas, who are coming over here, capitalizing off of the sweat of our backs and our ancestors, the work that we've already done. They're coming somewhere that's already established through the blood, sweat, and tears of us, not their ancestors. And they are enjoying the work just like a lot of these Spanish illegal immigrants that come over here. It was already established. There was no work for you to do. There was nothing for you to build. But there was everything here to benefit you off of our sweat, our blood, our tears, our ancestors, our history, our lineage, our culture, our oppression. Who are you playing with around here, man? Who are you playing with around here, man? Same message, but the same disrespect for the very people who made it happen for people like them. And we went around here talking about pro-Africa. What? Pan-Africanism? Man, please, man. That Pan-Africanism about as dead as Jesse Jackson, man. You know what I'm saying? It's dead, y'all. It's dead. It's about, listen, Brother Umar has a great message, very intelligent. I don't think he really handles money well. You know what I'm saying? And he's a bit arrogant, but when you're that intelligent, I guess it comes with arrogance. So I'm not knocking the brother, but I'm just going to say Pan-African been dead ever since FDMG took about 20 years to even be open, y'all. To even pass inspections, to be open. That's right, Frederick Douglass, Marcus Garvey. We know who Marcus Garvey really was, man. We know who Marcus Garvey really was, man. No disrespect to the work that the brother did, but if we're talking lineage, he was not foundational Black American. And that's why they honor him as a Pan-African. But y'all see, these Africans don't honor American, foundational Black Americans. They look down on us. They look past us. They don't notice us. But they want to come over here and capitalize. Man, listen, man. They want to come over here and piggyback off of everything that we've done, everything that we've been through, everything that we fought for. They don't want to be recognized as black, right? They'll tell you, oh, I'm African, right? But when ICE got behind them, what were they doing? They were blending in, trying to be us. They wanted to be a foundational black American then. They wanted to be a foundational black American then. You understand what I'm saying? They want to be a foundational black American then. Real talk. FBA Convo, I salute you. Because I see you getting the work done over here in this brother chat too. Salute to you. Salute to you, FBA Convo. And thank you for standing up. Thank you for standing up. Pan-African ain't done a damn thing. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Miss Sharice Brewster? Pan-African ain't did a damn thing. I bought the red, black, and green medallion. What happened to that money? Exactly. 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 Pan-African ain't doing a damn thing, man. So I like how FBA is moving right now. And FBA Convo, I like how you moving right now. You know what I'm saying? Real talk, man. I saw your name all up in this brother chat, bro. I saw your name all up in this brother chat, man. This man ain't no small timer. He's in the major leagues. Huh? And I see you over there getting the message out and getting your respect and being consistent, brother. Salute to you and salute the certified Black Alpha Network, man. Certified salute to both of y'all brothers, man. You know what I'm saying? Certified salute to both of y'all brothers. But this is how these Africans feel about us. So why we owe everything to Africa? Why are we allowing them to put African in front of our lineage? We're not African American. We're foundational American. You understand what I'm saying? Foundational Black Americans is what we are. These people do not respect us. These people don't know us as their brothers. And then in the message, she's downing us, but she's actually calling Black people her brother and her sister. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. That's worse than a slave master calling your son and calling your boy. Who you talking to? Who you talking to? We've got to delineate. We've got to keep the pressure on, y'all. I'm going to let this brother take off because I like to hear this brother speak. And I want y'all to know that FBA Convo is over here with this brother getting this type of work done. Salute to both of y'all, man.
Ourselves up by the bootstrap, and then they tell us that we act like the supremacists? Where do you get that from, Mrs. 15 Head? Where do you get that from, Mrs. Zero Hairline? Where did you get that from, Mrs. Zero Deodorant or perfume? Where did you get that from, Mrs. Joloff? Sound like you got that from your W slave master. Here we go, fam. They telling us that Iran is gonna get us, so we can't seek refuge in Africa. Who gonna tell them that Africa's getting pillaged right now? Who gonna tell them we wasn't coming any goddamn way? Who gonna tell them that we running y'all?
Sammy, I appreciate you and I respect you, right? But you can't tell me that the folks had a vested interest in your disassociation with Black Americans. No, that's a personal interest of disassociation. No one held anything to her head and made her say what she said. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, FBA Convo. I appreciate that. FBA Convo sends a $5 super chat, and his message is FBA's built America before it was called America. FBA's on code, and the code is the leader of FBA's. You better believe that, brother. You better believe that, brother. Y'all put FBA in the chat, please. Y'all know anytime someone finds it in the kindness of their hearts to contribute to the platform, we always acknowledge them by putting their name in the chat. Can we please put FBA in the chat? The brother name should have been in the chat for all the work he's doing on many platforms. The brother right here putting in work. I'm telling y'all, the brother was right here putting in work. If I turn the chat on this video right now and show it to you, man, you're going to see FBA name in here, man.
They're going to find out one way or another, and after this broadcast, everybody will. Regulate.
Because the Iran people is coming for you. They're coming for you. I know how the Iran people do things over there. You need to go pick up a tree so you can get your bones stronger. Because the Iran people is coming for you. They're coming for you. I know how the Iran people do things over there.
She thinks it's funny, y'all. She thinks it's funny. The Iran people are coming for you. She thinks it's games. Listen, she hates us just like the oppressor hates us. They are the oppressor. They help do the oppressing. You can hear it. You can see it. We know the history. We know the history. This is why disassociation for us, this is why delineating for us is so damn important. And this is why we have to stand on it, ladies and gentlemen. We're not going to be anyone's pawns anymore. We're not going to be anyone's superheroes anymore. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to be on the front lines fighting for something that's not going to fight for us. It's not gonna happen, man. Those days are long gone, man. Long gone. Long behind us. America owes us. Africa owes us. Even that God in that Bible owes us. And I tell you this time and time again, and we coming for it. We coming for it, man. Full steam ahead. Ain't no stopping, man. You will get steamrolled, man. You will get ran over, man. You know what I'm saying? Trying to stop this movement. This type of stuff right here, is why we do what we do. But y'all want to say, oh, the black diaspora. It ain't the black diaspora. Africa is only loving this because everything goes back to Africa. Everything is associated to exploit Africa, to benefit Africa, not us. They even set it up and started calling us African Americans to do what? Give that love back to Africa. Kamala Harris is on a tour right now in all the southern states. You know what I'm saying? And you know what she's doing? Advocating for Africa. And the health ain't even African. Huh? Know what Al Sharpton is doing? You know what Africa just did, signing that agreement with the European nations? Huh? At the same time, they was over here in the UN having that meeting for reparations. They signed a contract with them. How you over here trying to get reparations and behind our back on the same day signing a contract to invest and do work with them? How does that work? You're eating out of both plates. You don't think we know? You don't think we're informed? We know who the agents are. We know who the ops are. We know Jesse Jackson never meant us no good. We know Al Sharpton's always been an agent. We don't trust Ben Crump. Huh? We don't trust LeBron either. I'll go there. It's FBA or nothing, man. It's FBA or nothing, man. It's facts over feelings, man. I keep telling y'all, man, with no evidence, there's no argument. And we have all the evidence we need for our argument. She has no evidence. No evidence. She even got a front door on her little hut, y'all. She ain't got no carpet. She ain't got no tile. She ain't got no ceiling fans. You know what I mean? She got monkeys coming in, jumping on the dinner table, stealing every damn thing she cooked. Then the monkeys run off, get a full stomach, they poop in their hand and come back and throw shit at them. Oh yeah, I'm a go there. So I told y'all, I be feeling this brother right here, man. Me and this brother kind of share some similar energy. I like how this brother get it in. So brother, get it in, my man. Certified.
They will come for you. And you cannot come to Africa. You cannot run here. We have too many people here or too many things going on here. We cannot have you here too. You know, we in education is bigger. It's bigger in this country.
What?
So you not want to do the fight.
Wait. No, your ass. What you mean education is better over there? You got the worst education on the planet Earth. Who you talking to, fam? Y'all notice how she's openly trying to sick Iran on us? I thought we was all black, brother. I thought we was all friends.
How is she so misinformed? How does she not know that Iran has no problem, Iran has no problem with us? Iran just put out another video talking about what America does to people over here. They had George Floyd in it. They had Nicole Renee Good in it. They had, man, listen, they were talking about how the veterans can't get medical help over here in that video, man. So she's well uninformed. She has the right. There's no education. There's no education. She's showing it. And when Brother Semi came in, we had to actually school Brother Semi because he came in indoctrinated too and brainwashed under Christianity. So we can see what's going on in Africa. Now, I'm not blaming Brother Semi. No, I'm just saying it's a reflection of their continent, y'all. It's a reflection of the continent. Why would we want to be associated with the enemy? We don't want to be associated with the enemy right here. We don't want to be associated with the enemy over there. We don't want to be associated with the oppressors right here. We don't want to be associated with the oppressors over there because they have the same message as the oppressor, knowing that they help cause a lot of the oppression. Talk to me, tribe. Talk to me, tribe. Africa is not squeaky clean in this, y'all. Africa is not innocent in this, y'all. They're not innocent. It's not innocent. I understand that there's miseducation over there, But you guys have the ability to self-educate as well. You have the ability to do the same thing that the FBA family is doing, the same thing that the conscious community is doing, and you're choosing not to do the work. Around our good friends with the Black community, they understand we have been oppressed for a long time, and they know us Black folks don't make no real choices in America. This is how you know she is a tetherer. How does she not know this? How does she not know this? Let me ask another question. Why the hell does she way in Africa worried about what the hell Black people going through in America? Huh? Why the hell she way over there running from lions and zebras and tigers? You know what I mean? Running from rhinos and hippos and piranhas and big ass snakes. Should she be worried about National Geographics? Why are you worried about what we're doing over here? Huh? If you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. You've got your own things to worry about over there. Do you have concrete homes? Can you flush your toilet? Huh? Do you have Waste Pro? That's what I want to know. Huh? Do anybody come pick up your trash? That's what I want to know. Huh? You say y'all got wars over there every day. Guess what? We're fighting the same battle over here every day that you guys help cause. Huh? That you guys help cause. Real talk. A better education. You tell better lies. We tell better truths. We tell better truths. Let's get it, man.
We all got it on, brothers and sisters. Y'all see why there ain't no love? Y'all see why we standing on business? Y'all see why we booting them to the moon? There you go. That's the reason why.
Language is a day. That's why we have to learn. So do not come to Africa. This is coming from your sister. We want to see you online. We want to see you at the red lights working on the headlight. We do not want to see you.
Did she just say this is coming from your sister? Did she just fix her mouth to say this is coming from your sister? Huh? Did she just fix her mouth to say this is coming from your sister? You ain't my sister. You are the enemy. You are the oppressor. You are the servant of the oppressor. You're an art. You're not my sister. All skin folk ain't kin folk. Yeah. She gonna talk all down and dingy on foundational Black Americans, then go back and say her sister, her brothers. Come on, man. No, man. You are the oppressor, man. It's FBA or nothing. Damn that Pan-African stuff. And this is why, again, family, this is why we are still struggling and going through the same thing day after day after day. Because not only are we at not only are we going through it with the oppressor here, but we're also going through it with our own people who's working on the side of the oppressor, y'all. I like to call them Obamas. I like to call them Stevens on Django's. You understand what I'm saying? Real talk. So we're getting it from both directions. These are people who can look at the color of their skin and it doesn't register to them what color they are. It doesn't register them to what color they are. Yeah, Tyron Newsom, she said that. Let's go. This is a bad look for Africa. This is a bad look for Africa. I don't want to hear nothing about breaking the connections and breaking the lineage. You damn right. We can't unify with this, man. We can't get behind this. We can't get behind this right here, man. Y'all over there still riding camels and crap, and y'all want to talk? Come on, man. No, man. Y'all on top of an elephant thinking you're Tarzan. You know what I'm saying? No, man. Y'all call them, come on. Yeah, that's what we'll call them then. Kamala Harris. That's what we'll call them. We ain't playing Tarzan over here. We ain't swinging from no vine with no monkeys and boy. We ain't riding no elephants. You know what I mean? Nah. We're too sophisticated than that. We driving pickup trucks. We driving Cadillacs. You know what I'm saying? Motorcycles, dirt bikes. We got homes that's stucco and concreted with foundation. Hurricane force windows. With blackout curtains to keep the sun rays out. Yeah. We can flush our toilets. We can do that laundry. We got tile and hardwood and carpet on our floors. We got chandeliers hanging from the ceiling. What is she talking about? She probably hiding from a lion right now.
How do you feel? Okay? We don't know.
Did she just say coming from your sister? Lip fam, they'll say all of that and then say that we brothers and sisters. I want you to realize how these people be trying to weaponize all that friendly stuff. Fam, she just sat there and said, we don't know what we're talking about. She just sat there and wished harm on us and then turned around and said, but we are brothers and sisters, right? See what we're talking about, fam? Don't that sound just like Mr. Mayo? Don't Mr. Mayo say the same damn thing? Yes, the hell he does.
I want to see when child education is bigger in this country. So you not want to do the 5 languages again. That's why we have to learn. So do not come to Africa. This is coming from your sister. We want to see you online. We want to see you at the red lights working on the headlight. We do not want to see you in the field, okay?
Brother Tyron Newsom, that's a good question. Right here is where we're actually going to get the truth. Because I'm going to break this down the best I can. There's a miseducation in that concept. There's a white miseducation. There's something that they put there to keep from being accountable. Africa has played the longest part in the slave trade and slavery, even than the Europeans. All right. Africans were selling their own tribe, like not their own tribe, different tribes of Africa. They don't identify by color. Okay, they identify by tribe. So let's say you got Zimbabwe. Let's say you got like Shaka Zulu. I'm just making up something right now. You know what I'm saying? As long as you weren't a part of the Zimbabwe tribe, then they would sell the Shaka Zulu tribes into slavery. But they started this with the Arabs as early as the 1st century, y'all. As early as the 1st century. By the 3rd century, the Europeans were running out of Indians to do it too, and they started putting up to the coast of Africa, and then Africa put them on as well. I'm going to tell the truth about it. I'm going to tell the truth about it. I'm going to tell the truth about it. So no, they didn't sell us. They sold their people. They sold other tribes. As long as you didn't identify with their tribe and you were a different tribe, yeah, they would sell your ass too. So it wasn't that black people sold each other into slavery. No, Africans sold other African tribes into slavery. None of those people were us. Let me say that again. None of those people were us. Less than 4% of those ships landed here in North America. The bulk of them landed in Brazil. Most of your black people in Brazil still has African accents, Kenyan accents, and everything else. There's places in Brazil called Little Africa. This is how the oppressor and these tetherers have been lying. So did Africans sell Africans into slavery? Yes. But here's the key. Those same Africans also bought tribal prisoners of war, the original indigenous Indians, as they called us. They bought us through export. So at one point, they had to actually ban the import and export of slavery. And then that's when Brazil and America and all these other places started breeding slaves. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This is a whole business, man. This is a whole business, man. This was a whole business, man. You know what I'm saying? We were prisoners of war. When the colonizers touched down here, they took all the indigenous people in that was here and made them prisoners of war, reclassified them. Even if you were Indian, you lost that status when they sent you to those plantations. You were called black or Negro. So it started with paper genocide first, under the reclassifications. We've been reclassified many as 5 times, man. About 5 or 6 times. We're the only group of people to constantly be reclassified. So if I'm gonna tell it, I'm gonna tell the truth. Everything I'm telling y'all, y'all can look up, man. Everything I'm telling you, you can look up. You can look up. Africa is not squeaky clean. They didn't sell us. They bought us. When we were boxed in, made prisoners of war, put on plantations here, and also exported. Now, is it possible that some of those Egyptians that was here from Africa at that time, you know what I mean, were already here when Christopher Columbus got here? Is it possible that they mingled with other tribes? And yes, we liable to have a little bit of everything in our bloodline. But the important factor is to know that you did not come from Africa. You are indigenous. In order for them to pull this great American switch, in order for them to get away with this lie, they had to have an alibi, y'all. And the first trick was to convince you that this was not your land, that you are not from here, so that you couldn't force them to return anything, so that you never realized that they owe you something. They changed the history. They changed the history. And they did a damn good job. Think about how good white supremacy has stuck together to get all this done, but we can't stick together long enough to get it all undone. Think about that now. Think about that. Because you can't tell me these people get along all day, every day. These people out here unaliving their own parents. These people out here touching their own children. These people out here doing crazy things to their own pets. These people making crazy laws. You see this in your president. You see this in your government. You see this in the Epstein files. We see this right here online, ladies and gentlemen. We see this out and about around these specific group of people every single day. Every single day. They can't mind their business. They can't keep them hands to themselves. They have no respect. We see it every day, but somehow they still got together and unified to make this thing last at least 300-400 years, and we can't get together and unify and undo something that has been unbeneficial to us, that has been diabolical and detrimental to our people for so long. Come on, tribe. Come on, tribe. Come on, tribe. Where's the unity? Where's the unity? Come on, tribe. Y'all know I don't come on here to play, man. That's why I say I like this brother, man. I like this brother. And I ain't trying to piggyback off of this brother. I ain't trying to steal this brother's shine. I just like this brother. Because, man, when you got the spirit of the ancestors upon you, bro, it shows. You know what I'm saying? When you have the spirit of the ancestors upon you, it shows. It shows, y'all. It shows. I hope I can get as big as this brother. You know what I'm saying? I hope my message can get as broad as this brother. I hope my message can get around like this brother message. You know what I'm saying? So I salute to this brother. And again, brother FBA Convo, I salute you too. You tell this brother to keep putting belt to ass, homie. You tell this brother keep putting belt to ass, homie. Straight up. Keep putting belt to ass, homie. Straight up. But why do you believe we can't get it right and undo what's been done to us? Because it's taken us so long. We're still fighting ourselves right now. We've been following this whole Pan-African thing forever now. Forever. You know what I mean? We've been fighting this whole Pan-African thing forever. And look, we're still fighting against Pan-Africanism. So what's held us down? Pan-Africanism. What's held us down? Politics, that damn Democratic Party. What's held us down? Fighting each other. What's held us down? The white supremacy. There's so many oppositions. So many oppositions. I appreciate that FBA Convo. He said, keep that content coming. You're going to be big too. I appreciate that, brother. I appreciate that. You know, but we've got too many elements. Too many elements. And a lot of them shouldn't even be elements. If you stand with FBA, if you're tired, if you see it, if your eyes are open, if you suffer at the... Man, listen, man, there isn't a black family alive can tell me that they ain't never suffered at the hands of white supremacy, you know what I'm saying, or racial profiling in this country. You know, you can't tell me. You can't tell me. You can't tell me. Huh? You can't tell me. You're not tired? You're not tired enough to protect the generation after you? Huh? You're not tired enough to stop the next generation from having to go through this? We've got to put these people in their place and let them know that we are tired. It's a done deal. What my man say? Regulators, mount up. Huh? Certified salute the Black Alpha Network. Because that brother right. It's going to take them regulators, y'all. It's going to take regulators. So we know that's why we just don't know how to break the cycle. And Black's not waking up, Mr. Uncut. You right. There's a lot of us that's not going to wake up. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of us that's not going to wake up. But that's why it's important. It's imperative for us who are woken, who do have the spirit of our ancestors, who don't walk in that fear, who do soak in and absorb the knowledge. That's why it's important to start platforms. It's important to start speaking out. And it's important to delineate. We don't need anything else blocking our message. Our fight is not their fight in Africa. Chattel slavery was way worse in America than what Africans went through in Africa, and Africa still has slaves to this day. But Africa won't tell the truth, y'all. Africa won't tell the truth. Africa just tried to get paid twice. How are you trying to get paid reparations for slavery, but you were one of the major players in the slave trade? It's called the slave trade, y'all. The slave trade. Africa was trading tribal slaves for crazy stuff like cotton, scissors, mirrors, and beads, and crazy stuff, man. It was crazy, diabolical work, man. You know what I'm saying? Crazy, diabolical work. So just like I tell y'all about the oppressed, if they tell y'all, the oppressor, if they tell y'all to believe in this, believe in the opposite. If an African tell you to believe in something, believe in the opposite. These Africans want to talk noise about us, but 77%, 70 something percent of South Africa is colonized by white people, not by you. How do you own less of your own land? We know about the apartheid government. Y'all know about it too. Y'all know about it too. Tell the truth about that. Tell the truth about that. A lot of them don't identify as us because they still want favors from their oppressor. So they're carrying the message of their oppressors. These are tethers, y'all. They're tethers. Let's get him. I want to hear this brother speak.
We do not want to see you when you feel so. Just stay where you are, we stay where we. And we will come and visit each other. Every once in a while.
Can we please get the lights up, ladies and gentlemen?
But you people don't come to Africa. No.
No. Your ass better not come to America. And guess what? You ain't coming to America because guess what? You gonna get deported. Family. If you're ready to go, let's go. That's what we're talking about. That's how they feel, fam. Damn anybody telling you about friendship. Damn anybody talking about allies. Damn anybody talking about solidarity. Damn anybody talking about unity. You see how they really feel. They over there wishing that something bad happens to the United States of America. You know why they wishing that something bad happens to the United States of America? Because they don't like Black Americans. I'm going to say it one more time and double up and bring it back. Notice, fam, she's not sitting there having this conversation about what's going on in her homeland and why foundational Black Americans is knocking them out. And then at the same time, let me show y'all something and tell me, y'all, is this not the realest thing you've ever seen in your life? Look at this right here. Right here, family. That's reality right now. Let me tell you what I see, family. I see a certified foundational Black American man holding hands with a certified foundational Black American woman. And they both standing in foundational Black America. And why they standing in Black America? You look up in the sky and them folks is way on the other side of the earth wishing harm on us. But guess what? We still ain't separated. We still ain't falling back. We still standing together. That right there is what delineation is shutting down, fam. There ain't nothing they can do to us, family. There ain't nothing they can do to us. You can scream, you can harp, you can talk motherland, sister, brother, you can talk all that. My brothers is right here. My sisters is right here. My foundational Black American certified lineage is right here. F your homeland, whoever you may be, and if you don't like it, take that one, pack it up, put it in your pocket, give it to your kids too, because we don't give a damn, fam. We focus on us 24/7, 365. Ain't nobody, and I mean nobody, gonna use us and abuse us and try to get us to fight their wars, try to build their homelands, or try to get our money. All of that is over. You might as well stop asking, because the games are done. Foundational Black Americans is holding it down. Now you see how these people feel. Now you see what these people is thinking. And now you see that these people are upset because foundational Black Americans, we ain't giving them nothing in return, y'all. No. Birthright citizenship. Foundational Black Americans only. Foundational Black American indigenous ancestry is for us only as well. Regulating is for us only as well. Because if you look, fam, she got people on the other end, and this person don't like Black Americans neither. How many anti-Black American?
Oh, I can't stand. Listen, I cannot stand the proper talking European mimicking British Black person or just Black person, period, man. That talks this way about, man. Yeah, I got a problem with anyone who speaks like this. This is when you know you're a sellout, right? Listen to this.
Well, you gonna see before you realize everybody's anti-Black American because Black Americans are the best.
foundational Black Americans are being they're getting the pushback they deserve. Because as a Black British person, if I said something, you tether, you hate us, they would have just come at me in a way that would have just been so annoying. But I'm loving to see the discourse of Black Americans.
She's Black. She's loving to see the discourse of Black Americans. So if she's loving to see the discourse of Black Americans, obviously she's Black, but she's not American. Again, why the hell are you sticking your nose in our business? Again, what the hell does our struggle have to do with yours? Again, how do we identify? How are we similar? Other than just the fact that we both share the, melanin. But all skin folk ain't kin folk, y'all. The struggle ain't the same. It's not the same. She's from the UK or Great Britain or somewhere. And again, she's speaking against us. We just heard Africans speaking against us. We hear YT people speaking against us right here where we live. You know what I'm saying? We go through it with the Spanish community as well. Why does everyone speak against us? What the hell have we done to everybody? But we can tell you what everybody has done to us. Huh? They can't tell you what we've done to them, but we can tell you everything that they have done to us. And that's why they're angry with us, because we are pulling back, man. We are peeling back the onions, man. We're exposing it, man. We putting it out there. We're exposing it, and we're letting them know we're sick and we're tired, and it's you that's got the low IQ, and it's you that's been lying. You understand what I'm saying? And it's you that's got to pay this debt, pay this bill. You got to make this right. We're tired. Done. Game over. Game over. This machine ain't taking no more coins. Huh? No. This machine don't work no more. This game don't work no more. It's not playable no more. You understand what I'm saying? It doesn't come down to whether you have melanin or not. Huh? It doesn't come down to whether you have melanin or not. It comes down to whether you can liberate your mind and or not. Whether you can walk in consciousness and or not. Whether you can be accountable and or not. It has nothing to do with melanin. Nothing.
Come at them and say, hold on. What you're doing here is wrong. They are calling Africans filthy. That's why when I heard someone say they are adjacent to white supremacy, I was like, thank you. Because I knew they felt familiar.
There goes that adjacent to supremacy, fam. Look at this black brick. He's talking like this. And who really thinks that she's the queen?
Straight up.
Trying to talk to us like that. No.
Y'all, I like this brother, man. I like this brother, man. It's not enough of us on the internet with this vibe and this fire and this passion. You know what I'm saying? It's not enough, man. That's why I don't mind putting belt to ass over here. I don't mind getting on somebody in the chat. I don't mind getting on trolls. You understand what I'm saying? Because we've got to be persistent and consistent. I like this brother, man. This brother is fire, man. Y'all need to go subscribe to Black Alpha Network. And when you get back from subscribing there, subscribe here too. We trying to grow, y'all.
Are always fleeing to be next to a European. We ain't letting nobody who loves mayo more than mayo loves mayo talk to us sideways. But we're going to regulate all their asses in every way.
In a horrible way. Like, they just felt familiar. And I was just like, you're literally tethering onto them. What the hell is this? You're now coming up with slurs. Like, that level of vitriol and hate. And these are the same people with the track record of you were Hebrew.
Wait. Y'all ain't lying, though. Why her neck 5 shades darker than the rest of her body? Family, is this another Cake Soaps Chronicles? Is this another Cake Soap Chronicle, fam? Why your neck look like it's been getting a tan? And the rest of your body look like it's been in.
I like this brother, because he will roast you. I like this brother. I like to roast over here too. That's what we do. That's our culture. That's what we do. You know what I'm saying? We can't stop doing what we doing because you don't like what we do and how we do it. Damn you. This is what we do. So I like this brother. Brother, take off. Get her, bro. Let's go.
Bathtub of bleach. Oh, she belongs to the dark knuckle community. I knew it, and leave it up to the best chat on the planet to identify it. You's a cake soaper. You are a cake soaper from England. You're an England cake soaper. You're a once, twice, 3, 4, 5 times fleer. You got 5 homelands, 8 built, none of them. You're sitting up on the next 5 miracle whips, and they don't acknowledge you. And your neck is 5 shades darker than the rest of your body. You a damn cake.
A token N-word, y'all. J-Dub, I like this dude. He fire, man. I told you we have some similar ways because we don't mind roasting. Well, maybe I'm like him. His platform bigger than mine, so maybe I can say I'm like him. I share his energy. You know what I'm saying? I don't want the brother think I'm trying to piggyback or, you know what I'm saying, come up off of his glory or his hard work or nothing. It's none of that. You know what I mean? But it's just the fact that we share the same fire. Y'all know I don't mind roasting people here. I'll roast you with them facts. You want that recognition? You want to be a troll? Let's get it. You know what I'm saying? I like how this brother, man, let's go, man. Y'all go subscribe to this brother, man.
Over. I see it now.
And you were Cherokee and all these things. Like the lack of education, with respectfully Americans in general, is quite diabolical. And you would have thought with speed going around Africa and actually just
the real Alicia Barnes. Salute to you. Salute to you. Salute to you and them eyebrows. Salute to you.
Showing how welcoming and warm a lot of Africans actually are, because that's an excuse a lot of FBAs make, which shows their doctrine is just built on being hurt, basically. No different to Hebrew Israelites who are just claiming that the white man is Esau and they're just angry. Like, it's stupid. Because with with FBAs, there's this whole narrative that, oh, Africans, they never accepted us.
Sammy. Now, brother, I got mad love for you, brother. I got mad love for you, but see, we have to be unapologetic about some things. We have to be, even when we don't want to be. Listen, Africa cannot help us get nothing started. We can't get what we need until we delineate from Africa and everywhere else, because your fight, your struggles is not ours. Your history is not ours. You understand what I'm saying? So there's no way that unifying with the Black diaspora is going to help the foundational Black Americans right here and what we go through right here. Our history, the discourse, the disdain, you know what I'm saying, the hatred, all of that started right here for us, not in Africa. Not in Africa. You guys got to stand on your own 2 feet. How they say it over here, pull yourself up by your own bootstraps. Pull yourself up by your own bootstraps. The other chicks say y'all going through this every day. Well, I suggest y'all fight a little bit harder. But us, no, it's not. No, hell no. Hell no. Because you know who benefits from that? Africa. Not the foundational Black Americans. Africa. Real talk. Light skin, dark skin, it don't matter, man. It's all about delineation. It's all about culture. Where are you from? And that's what I'm trying to get the YT people to do. Stop hiding behind the term white. You know what I'm saying? And what's your lineage? What's your lineage? Are you a white Irishman? Are you a white German? Are you a white Scottishman? Are you a white Australian? Don't hide behind white, because that just builds numbers for white supremacy and control. Because at one point, they didn't consider Asians to be white. They didn't consider Italians to be white. They didn't consider Irishmen to be white. But now they're considered white to get their numbers up and to maintain white supremacy, white control, and white privilege and white entitlement. You understand what I'm saying? But if you get these people to delineate, if you get them to actually tell you their lineage, you'll understand that even the people who's let them into the white club now did not put them into the white club then, that they afflicted them as well. We saw this with the Jewish community as well, ladies and gentlemen. And all of them are associated together right now under a group called white. But they're not the same. We're associated right now under a group called Black, Pan-African, but we're not the same. Lineage is important. Lineage is important. The fish we're frying is big fish too. We got to fry our fish. We got to fry our fish right here on the homeland where they fried our ancestors. Where they fried our history, where they fried our culture, where they fried our spirituality, where they fried our identity, where they fried our resources, where they fried our land. It's not the same fight. It's not the same fight. It's not the same. We're not here for that. Peace and respect to you, but we're not here for that. We hear about FBA business. So if it don't concern FBA, it don't concern me. It don't concern us. We've got our own fight, man. You know what I'm saying? We've got our own fight. We've got our own.
I don't understand how they don't understand that.
Wait, family, are her armpits dark too? Did she miss a couple spots? Fam, I promise you I'm seeing some dark armpits.
Their religion is not based on our spirituality. That's a misstatement. Their religion is not based on our spirituality. And where you're getting that wrong at is they were also Christians. The Ethiopian Bible did exist, right? But they weren't pushing Jesus. They weren't pushing Jesus during that Christianity. They were pushing Osiris and Horus. All right? They were pushing Osiris and Horus. Now, when the colonizers came, the colonizers added another denomination to Christianity after plagiarizing Christianity, and they added Jesus to help assimilate the white culture, white privilege. So no, it's different. It's different. We were tribal people here. We're not African. We're not African. So I don't understand how you can delineate and say you're FBA, but you're still claiming to be African. I don't understand. Right, Cardenas. Shout out to you, Cardenas. Shout out. So I don't understand. It's either we're going to delineate or we're going to keep claiming to be a group of people who's not us. Who's not us. We don't look like Africans. We have nothing in common with Africans. We went through our struggle right here. Your family goes back hundreds of years right here. Right here. That's them. You've been taught that. What did your people have here? Johannes, what did your people have here? What did your people have here? We're speaking foundational. If you want to identify with the Africans, go to Dr. Umar's page. Go over what the Pan-Africans are. Here is FBA, and we're teaching you the difference. You're being about someone else's business rather than being about your own. You're being about someone else's history, struggles, and culture rather than being about your own. You have to delineate. You have to delineate.
Fam, I gotta be that guy. Because I'm seeing dark neck, dark armpits, which means she also has dark knuckles. You belong to the dark knuckle community. You can't talk to foundational Black Americans. You can't speak to foundational Black Americans. Your knuckles look like you've been punching on tar all damn day long. Your knuckles look like an oil spill. If you don't take your dark knuckles back to Nigeria, where you're really from, after you take a pit stop everywhere else you go, and shut the hell up, because you can't speak for foundational Black Americans. I don't listen to Cake Soap Chronicles or the dark knuckle community. Never have, never will.
We weren't the only ones affected by colonization, slavery, like the white people doing what they did. You're not the only ones who were affected by that. All you encountered was what you call coons and Uncle Toms. Certain African people are coons. A lot of them are, even towards us who are Black British. Some of them have, my own family members have sometimes said, well, just claim UK, don't claim.
Y'all know I got to put my 2 cents in. And y'all got to excuse me. We got landscapers out here doing some stuff, man. But y'all know I got to put my 2 cents in. I didn't show them knuckles, but man, them knuckles look like she rolled up against Michael Blackson and Wesley Snipes at the same damn time, boy. You know what I'm saying? Boy, them knuckles look terrible. Them knuckles look like some asphalt out there, boy. If you build roads, you know exactly what I'm saying, boy. All the lotion in the world, all the bleach in the world wasn't gonna help them knuckles. You know what I'm saying? She needed Drewski makeup team. You know what I'm saying? To cover up the black on them knuckles. Whoever Donald Trump using to cover up them rashes on his hand, that's who that sister should have had to cover up them black knuckles. Boy, y'all should have seen them hands. You know what I'm saying? Y'all should have seen them hands, boy. Y'all should have seen them old Villa-Lago looking ass hands. What is it called? Villa-Lago? You know what I'm saying? Whatever the hell they say Michael Jackson had. You know what I'm saying? Look like her knuckles had alopecia too. They was missing hair in some places. I'm just saying. Y'all know I got to get my 2 cents in. You know I got to get my 2 cents in on them knuckles. Them knuckles look like they Shaolin knuckles. What? Let's go back. Where them knuckles at? Where them knuckles at? Oh, damn it. There go them hands, y'all. There go them hands, y'all. Yeah. Boy, them hands were like they went through the fiery furnace with Abshak, Meshach, and the Billy Goat. Shadrach, Meshach, and the Billy Goat. Huh? They went through the fiery furnace, boy. The hell she get them knuckles from? Her sunburnt ass. Huh? Her sunburnt ass. What she been doing? Huh? What she been doing, y'all? Hey, they branded her ass. Huh? They branded her ass. God dang, boy. She got the chameleon knuckles, boy. Oh, man, let's go. Let's go. I couldn't resist that part, man. That's why I like this brother. Let's get it. She tried to go to the channels, but forgot she was black. Hey, God, no, boy. Oh, no, she must have burnt her knuckles on a hot stove or something. I don't know what the hell happened to her knuckles, man.
To hide their hostility towards us. And the problem that they have is a foundational Black American who's 5 years old see through that bull-ish. And we ain't going for it. Never, not at all. That's why we out here regulating, fam. It is going to be an extra special broadcast today, fam. Because what we're going to do on this one, fam, we're going to set the precedents very, very clear. And we're going to make things very, very known, okay? I'm seeing a lot of people out here that trying to get friendly. They trying to pull us into the let the tethers talk. They trying to say, well, hold on now, Iran loves us. Do y'all know there's Black Americans out there who are standing on certified business and don't give a F? That be us. Do you know there's foundational Black Americans who are out here holding it down and don't give a half of you know what? You damn right. Well, let me tell you something, family, and I'm gonna show y'all something. FBA don't play, and FBA is certified all the time, right? Well, let me tell you how certified.
Hey, Brother Tyra Newsom said she got them cooter knuckles. Ali, kumbaya, Ali, kumbaya. King Kong ain't got nothing on her damn knuckles.
We are over here. Don't let nobody talk to you when this is being drawn up right now. Y'all look what's being drawn up right now. They said if there's a World War III, that's how it's going to look. Y'all look at Africa. How come?
I wonder if OxyClean will work on her knuckles, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Maybe some hot acid or something. You know what I'm saying? Maybe some real Clorox bleach. Something got to work on her knuckles, man. Something got to give her a color back, man. Something got to give her color back. I'm just saying. She need to oxycute them things. That's what she need to do. That's what she need to do.
Africa isn't defending Africa in this World War III. Hold up. Well, no. We're going to go there today. We're going to go there today, family. How come Africa is not standing up for Africa? Shouldn't they be their own power?
J-Dub, that's how we got to do it. That's how you be unapologetic, brother. That's how you got to do it. Exactly how you just did it. Semi, it's love. Love you, brother. No disrespect intended. But it's exactly what J-Dub just said. So, Semi, yet and still, you not FBA. You're a light-skinned African. You're doing what we watch the Europeans do. Assume other people's identity and culture and lineage. You know what I mean? We're not the same. You just happen to be a Black African. I happen to be a Black American. We're not the same. The struggles are different. The governments that put our people into slavery is different from the government that put your people into slavery. It was worse here. You still won't stand up there. They still control a bunch of your land and resources. You tell me why Atlanta, Georgia, is predominantly Black, and they refuse to let anybody come in there and destroy what they have going on. That is a Black Mecca. It's what New York used to be. It's a Black Mecca. Atlanta, Georgia is a Black Mecca. But you guys will let someone come into your Black Mecca, take all of your land, make you live in huts, in the lowest communities, in the most egregious weather, man. Egregious weather. Y'all know your conditions you're living in and where they're living at. You know. You may not admit it, but y'all are over here trying to team up with us as if we're gonna help fight your fight. I'm gonna tell you the same thing we tell the U.S. military. Hell no. Hell no. That's the same thing we tell the U.S. military. Hell no, it's not our fight. It's not our fight. listen, brother Tyron, it's nothing against nobody. And the respect is there. You know what I'm saying? The respect is there. But it's a different fight. It's a different battle, a different time. A different time.
Shouldn't they stand on their own? Because I'm telling everybody, foundational Black Americans is standing on our own. It looked like the whole damn planet is getting on cold, and Africa's over there still serving the whole damn planet. Oh, that ain't good. That ain't good at all. You know why it says neutral for Africa? Because that really means Africa's got a hell of a lot of colonizers. And it's basically whatever. Y'all remember I told y'all there's going to be a war sooner or later, and Africans are going to be fighting on behalf of what? Not Africa. They're going to be fighting in their house for the right to give their house away to whoever they want. So no, we're not listening to them.
There it is. There it is. See? And I hadn't even listened to this and hear his brother say this. And I just said that. I just spoke on that. So it sounds like y'all need to start telling the truth. It sounds like y'all need to get kahunas. It sounds like y'all need to pick up trees and get stronger and fight your own fight. It sounds like y'all need to get the colonizers out of your continent and off of your land, is what it sounds like to me. And those white South Afrikaners just left here and went back to South Africa. So trust me, we know what y'all are dealing with over here. But you know what we're not dealing with? We're no longer dealing with their buffoonery. We're no longer dealing with their games. We're no longer dealing with their lies. We're no longer dealing with their supremacy. We're no longer dealing with them rewashing our history and telling us who the F we are when we've done the work. We know who we are, and them bastards know who we are too. Huh? We're about getting everything back tenfold, 100-fold, damn that, 100-fold, 100-fold. And that's what it is. Africa is just like the YT supremacists, cannot tell the truth, no accountability, and they had their hand in the cookie jar both damn ways. Both damn ways. So nah, damn Africa. It's about that FBA, that foundational Black American. Huh? It's about the indigenous. Huh? It's about the indigenous. Africa ain't did a damn thing for me. Where was Africa when people was over here getting unalive? Where was Africa when that happened to Trayvon Martin? Where was Africa when that happened to Tamir Rice? Where was Africa when that happened to Breonna Taylor? Where was Africa when that happened to George Floyd? Where was Africa when that happened to Renika Boyd? Where was Africa when that happened to Terrence Crutcher? Where was Africa when that happened to Freddie Scott? Where was Africa, y'all? Where was Africa when that happened to come on, man, to Sister Sonia Massey, Sandra Bland? Where was Africa? Where was Africa? Huh? Hell no, we ain't the same. We are not the same.
And let me tell you what else we're not listening to. We're not listening to no disrespect. Y'all look at this. Tell me how disrespectful this is, my brothers and sisters. This is coming out right now all across social media.
Matter of fact, Iran is speaking up more for Black people and have spoke up more for Black people than Africa has in any of the situations I just named. Yeah. So if I was going to join hands with anybody, it'd be Iran. It sounds like they understand what the Black man going through over here. You know what I'm saying? But this is what they're doing, trying to get the Black culture, y'all. This is what they're doing, trying to get the Black culture. That is so disrespectful to the late, great, iconic, the best rapper that ever do it. That is, come on, man. That is so disrespectful, y'all. So disrespectful.
There was this fake picture that came out, and this has been proven as fake, brothers and sisters. There was this fake picture that came out, and a lot of people now are running around here. And what are they trying to do, fam? They're trying to say that Iran put up a picture of Tupac Shakur on the missile. This is not what they're putting. And after one lie, then they come and they tell a couple more lies. What about that lie right there, family? You see that lie right there? What about that lie right there, family? You see that lie? You see, how about this one right here, fam? We ain't done. How about all of these lies that they've been out here trying to tell to try to get foundational Black Americans involved? Hell no. And mind you, fam, Tupac Shakur has been gone for 30 years and he passed away at 25. And family, look at the propaganda coming out now. Watch this and tell me, is this not the definition of a tether, y'all? Watch.
For the group, what is my experience as an African living in Iran? I think Iranians are one of the most curious people about the world, and that is because the country has been blocked for many, many years. and because the propaganda around the country is very massive, and because Iranians love guests, so they're very friendly to people, they're very welcoming. There are a lot of Africans living in Iran. That may shock you because the universities here are one of the best. There are many Africans who are studying here. And also in the north of the country, there are Arabs, or you can call them black. They are black Iranians, and that is not something shocking or new. Iran is a massive country. It has lots of, ethnicity and ethnic community. One thing I can say for sure, the racism that you experience in the United States does not exist here. The discrimination that you experience in the United States.
Did she just say the racism that we experience in the United States does not exist in Africa? You don't even control your own resources. The YT supremacist does. You are living on the outskirts of the worst your landmass has to offer, the worst living conditions. You're living in huts while these people have stolen your farms, your resources, your land, your community, your continent. And you're talking about what we experience here in America versus what you've experienced. Y'all are so weak in Africa, you don't want to make that comparison. You don't want to make that comparison. Huh? If Africa is supposed to be all black, majority black, how the hell y'all can't get the YT supremacists out of there? Huh? Because y'all been doing business with them since like the 3rd century. Come on, Africa. Come on, Africa. I think it will. I think it will, Brother Tyra. I think it will. That's not changing. That's you being hopeful. I found that my fellow people in Senegal are protesting for Palestine, but don't give it about Congo. Man, listen, man, I ain't worried about none of that, man. Damn all of that. I'm worried about FBA. I'm worried about FBA. I don't care about none of that. None of that has nothing to do with me. I'm foundational. Let's speak foundational. Let's speak American. Let's speak American.
Not exist here. The racism that you experience in the United States does not exist here.
Oh, please. Oh, please. And why are you talking about America? Didn't she just say that she's an African living in Iran? Then why are you talking to Black Americans? Man, what?
Why do y'all flee from Africa? Why are you in the UK? Why are you in Great Britain? Why are you in France? Why are you in Iran? Why don't y'all stay home and fight your fight? Why don't you stay home and take your land back? Why y'all got so much to say about what we go through as FBA right here in America, but you're showing cowardice and fleeing from your own continent? Huh? You're giving it to them.
What does that got to do with us? Fam, this is propaganda. This is to try to get foundational Black Americans to be treasonous to our own country. Do you follow me now, brothers and sisters? If you're rocking with me, let me know something. This has nothing to do with humanity and the rights and justice of people. This has everything to do with these individuals trying to get Black Americans to denounce our citizenship. Why are you talking about America? You said you're an African in Iran. So this is an African and an Iran situation, not a foundational Black American one. Why are you talking about the racism in America is not the same here? Please. Or is it that y'all accept that type of racism because you don't think you Black?
I can say for sure, the racism that you experience in the United States does not exist here. The discrimination that you experience in the United States does not exist here. The racism that you experience in the United States does not exist here. The racism that you experience in the United States does not exist here. The discrimination that you experience in the United States does not exist here. In Iran, people see color, but they don't see color through the lens of racism. They see color because we're all different. We're all parts of God's community.
Oh, stop. Man, you see how far behind these people are? When it comes to the system of supremacy or the system of I wish I was a supremacist, this woman just sat there and said,
I'm with you, FBA convo. Damn all of that. Damn all of that. Damn all of that. Damn that. And why did she have to leave Africa to know what it's like to not be discriminated against? You know why? Because them colonizers are still in Africa. You know what? Slavery is still in Africa. Africa cannot liberate themselves. So they're fleeing. They're fleeing. We talk about what we see the Haitian brothers and sisters doing. Fleeing. What are they doing? Fleeing. No, you so damn smart. Your education so damn better. You know what I mean? Y'all so much damn stronger. Y'all got so much to damn it say. Take your continent back. Take your continent back. Why are you trying to team up with everybody else to help you? Huh? Take your continent back. You're fleeing your own land. We're FBA is telling these YT supremacists, give us our land back. We standing 10 toes down in the paint. Y'all are fleeing your land and giving it to them out of fear. Out of fear. Huh? The motherland, and y'all can't get y'all numbers up. Ethiopia has never been conquered or colonized. Y'all can't get Ethiopia to move with you? Y'all can't get them to move with you? Sounds like y'all need to unify. That's what it sounds like. Sounds like y'all need to unify.
They see color, but not like in a racial way. Then how do they see it then? How do they see it? Guess who else say they don't see color? The damn Klan too. The Klan tells you they don't see color. Listen to this, man. And I don't mind this if you're talking to Africans, but why you talking to Black Americans with this nonsense? You don't see color in Iran? Please. You mean to tell me that all of those
Okay, Johannes, I've been trying to give you a chance, but your last name is throwing me off any damn ways. And you don't have too many more chances. All right? Now, I respect people's opinions, but I don't respect mistruths. Don't come in here talking about Muslims are the most racist, socially, the Arabs. No, white people are the most racist. Muslims has never done what white Christians have done in this country. Let me go ahead and get that badge back from you. Let me go ahead and get that back, because I feel like I'm gonna have to throw you to the wolves. You know what I mean? I'm unapologetic about mine. That's a mistruth. Huh? No one has done more damage than white Christian nationalists, than white Christians. All of your wars that started were all white Christians. Huh? All the colonization, white Christians. All the pedos, white Christians. And you're going to sit here as a tether and try to talk bad about Muslims? Who did Iran attack? Who do Muslims bother? Who? This country is racist against Muslims. You sound like a YT supremacist. You sound like a YT supremacist. Listen, Johannes, whatever happens to you next, I've thrown you at the mercy of the tribe. You're at the mercy of the wolves. And I can guarantee that you are this close to being taken out of here, because your message is not our message. We don't give a damn about what you're talking about. So find a platform that supports exactly what you're talking about and get over there and get in, because that's not us here. And Sammy, you're just getting your badge back. You're just getting your badge back. Here is one message, one code: Black love, unity, FBA over everything, over everything, over everything. Well, if you know what they did to your family, then you need to be over there with Umar and the rest of the Pan-Africans and not over here with the FBA. We're not discussing that. We're discussing what they did to our family. So if you're not FBA, you don't need to be here. If you're not FBA, you don't need to be here. Thank you for the views. Thank you for the support. But we getting some work done, man. We getting some work done, and we don't need any distractions. Fight your own fight on your own. That is why we are delineating. That does not concern any of us. Your fight does not concern the indigenous Black Americans. Okay, Johannes, we gonna go ahead and do this. We gonna go ahead and do this. We got to get you out of here, Johannes. I can't keep going back and forth. Sammy, please don't be next.
Iranians are treated just? They're treated fairly? Nah, bro. This is what I'm saying, y'all. Let's go there.
The United States does not exist here. In Iran, people see color, but they don't see color through the lens of racism. They see color because we're all different. We're all parts of God's community. They don't decide to ignore your color. They see your color, they appreciate it, and they welcome it. I hope that after the war, you guys can find a way to come to Iran and visit this ancient, beautiful country and learn for yourself the real truth about Iran and do away with the lies the United States has spent decades.
Johannes, what I don't even know. If it ain't about FBA, man, it ain't about nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm unapologetic over here, man. I'm about business. I may not be as big as these other platforms. I may not be known like these other platforms, but I do stand on business like these other damn platforms, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm tired. I've seen it growing up. I've lost people. I know what these people do. I've been a part of their assimilation. I've been a part of their game. I've been a part of their matrix. We all have. At some point, we have to make the damn fight about us. We don't have time to run to anyone else's rescue, man. Ain't nobody running to our rescue, man. Ain't nobody running, you know what I'm saying, to take us away from our struggles. They're calling us victims, and they're pouring on more and more and more, and they're telling you to stop crying about it, to stop whining about it, to pull yourself up by your bootstraps and do something about it. But they're causing all of the affliction. They're causing it. I don't have time to be worried or concerned about what the hell someone outside of indigenous Black Americans are freaking going through, man. I'm not here for that. I don't give a damn. Sorry, not sorry. I don't care. America has never cared or drawn attention to what the hell we've gone through in this country for centuries. It's up to us to care. And you know why we can't get anything done? Because we too busy voting to help everybody else but our damn selves. Every time you vote Democrat, you're helping an immigrant. You're helping them. You're helping these Africans. You're helping these Spanish people. You're helping everyone but yourself. Every time you vote Republican, you're helping the rich white percenters, the rich white 1%ers. Huh? But ain't none of them interested in helping you. None of them are interested in helping us. None of them are running to resolve any of our problems, hear any of our problems, or heal any of our problems. And the only way it's going to get done is if we got to do it. The same way America got here. We had to build this motherfucker, man. It's time to stand up. I ain't putting nothing else in front of this, man. When I say black first, I mean black first. When I say FBA, I mean FBA. We can argue all the tribal stuff, all the identification, all reclassification, but right now it's FBA, man. It's FBA, man. We ain't getting off course with this thing, man. And we ain't taking on nobody else's problems, man. And the whole thing is about disenfranchising, disassociating ourselves with anyone who could be a detriment to our movement, man. And I'm going to do that every time you show your face up in here, man. I'm going to disassociate with you because we are not like you. You are not like us. It has nothing to do with FBA. Therefore, it has nothing to do with us. Real talk, man. Real talk. Damn your struggles and your problems. We bought ours. Damn your reparations. We bought ours. Damn your history. We bought ours. Damn your culture. We bought ours. Damn your lineage. We bought ours. Damn your oppression. We about ours. Damn your government. We trying to straighten ours. Huh? Damn your people. We trying to save ours. Yeah. That's how that goes. That's how that goes. And if that sounds hateful, sorry, not sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Here to stand on business. Here to stand on business. Not to hold you by your hand and hold you while you're crying on my shoulder. You know what I'm saying? Pull yourself up by your bootstraps is what they tell us. Pull yourself up by your bootstraps is what we hear all the time. Stop playing victim, huh? Stop playing victim. Unify. That's what we hear all the time. And we don't finally unify. FBA, stand up. Ain't nothing tearing this down. We don't finally unify, huh? We doing what Pan-Africanism couldn't do. We doing what Pan-Africans couldn't do. Oh, and you hear this talk, y'all. They hear this talk everywhere they go. They hear it on YouTube. They hear it in their neighborhoods. They hear it at the supermarket. They hear it on TikTok. They hear it on Instagram. They hear it on Facebook. FBA is standing up. Standing up. Real talk. Real talk. Real talk.
No. Family, why did that turn into a come to Africa conversation? What the hell they got to do with foundational Black Americans? That is an African in Iran talking to us. One more time. An African in Iran talking to us. What the hell do we got to do with that, fam? This is what I'm talking about. It's about to get real, my good brothers and sisters. Let me tell you what it is. We're going to get straight to the brass tacks, no middle. Family, they want us to denounce foundational Black America, and they're using all of these international people to do so. That's what this is really about. That's what this is about, family. Don't let nobody come and tell you that we have some international solidarity with these other people. Do y'all know in every single war that has happened in modern history, people from that country came out and made these fake claims about solidarity with Black Americans? Do y'all know that? They'll take one little instance where they were lying and say, y'all see, the Ayatollah let some Blacks prison.
So we can't worry about them. You know what I'm saying? We can't worry about them. AB, the truth teller, we can't worry about them. Huh? Everybody's not called to action. Everybody's not called to be conscious. Everybody's not called, you know what I'm saying, in the spirit of the ancestors to get the work done. So we can't worry about them. They would be our distractors and detractors. They would be the very thing to hold you back. Huh? What did Malcolm X say? Get your hands out of my pockets. We got to tell them the same thing. If they ain't ready for the movement, get your hands out of my pockets. We out here to get them checks. We trying to get paid, man. Get your hands out of my pockets. If you're not working to get that back, that land back, to get your identity back, huh? If you're not working towards some reparations, if you're not working towards holding them accountable, then that makes you a tether. That makes you a COON, y'all. Huh? Get your hands out of my pockets. Y'all remember how they took Brother Malcolm out? Y'all remember what you heard? Get your hands out of my pockets. We don't need them imposters in here. We don't need nobody pretending to be part of the movement, but they're really an agent, y'all. Huh? Sometimes it's not only the YT people you got to watch. Sometimes you got to watch your other friends. See, some friends are just well-mannered enemies. You got to watch the people who look like you too. They can be well-mannered enemies. Majority of your friends are just well-mannered enemies. That is all they are. That is all they are. We can't let them in the tribe. We can't let them in the tribe. We disassociate, disenfranchise, and disavow anything that does not move in the direction that the FBA movement is going towards. No. We stand on business. We stand on business. I don't care who feelings get hurt. How long have our feelings been getting hurt? Huh? I don't care who don't like it. How long have we not been liking it? Huh? I don't care who feels victimized. Hell, how long have we been victimized? Huh? I don't care. Did they care about us? Do they care right now? Have they moved in any direction to make it better for us? Do they even own up to what the hell they've done to us? So again, why do I care? Why do we care? FBA, stand up, man. FBA, stand up, man. See, everybody can't do this because you got to be able to turn your feelings off. You got to be able to take your consciousness out of this. You got to have the ability to really look at them and say, go around and find out. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. You know what I'm saying? If you didn't cry when you did it to us, I'm not going to cry when it's done to you. Huh? This is bigger than, oh, Jesus, and turning the other cheek. We ain't turning the other cheek. And Jesus can't help them. And Jesus can't help us. We got to do it. Huh? We got to do it. Real talk. Real talk. That's what I'm talking about. Real talk. That's the mindset we got to have. That's the mindset we have to continue to have on a daily basis. Everybody running around here trying to be fighting a spiritual warfare. All of this ain't spiritual. It's physical. It's done right in front of your damn face. You were trained and conditioned to think irrationally. You were trained and conditioned to think that you're fighting a spiritual battle. So you can turn the other cheek. This ain't spiritual. This is physical, y'all. It's physical. It's physical. Huh? It's physical. We have to see it for what it is. Damn this biblical indoctrination. Damn all of that, man. Damn all of that, man. It's time to put the work in. And we need solid people who can do it, man. We don't need cowards. We don't need Christians. We don't need none of that. When it's time to move, when it's time to work, when it's time to roll with the punches and roll off some punches, we need some people who's going to get it done by any means necessary.
Go. And Guess what? You got white judges who let some prisoners go. Yep. Does that make them a non-supremacist anymore? And does one situation overwrite everything? Nope. Don't listen to it, fam. You had people telling us that the Vietnamese were our friends. You had people telling us that the Koreans were our friends. People talking about Iraq and Iran. We got us some certified foundational Black American veterans. Do you know how many Black Americans were unalived in the Iraq war? Do you know how many Black Americans were unalived in Afghanistan? You tell me the war that a Black American has ever went to, and the opposing army said, we're not going to harm that Black person. We're going to shoot around them. Y'all tell me, did they do that in Vietnam? In Vietnam, family, did they say, oh, we're going to skip over the Black folks? And we all know the stories about Vietnam because we all heard that.
Tom Jones, evidently you don't belong in here, Tom Jones. You know, y'all are the same people who's trying to adopt our culture and say that UNC stands for uncool, when UNC is just short for uncle. So again, with FBA, you don't know what you're talking about. I think you're in the wrong house, Tom. I've been seeing you bring up Jeff Bezos and Amazon and FBA all this time. Tom, get out of our house, Tom. FBA means foundational Black Americans, and you sure as hell don't sound like you identify as a foundational Black American. So you can get your Jeff Bezos loving ass up out of here, Tom. Real talk, Tom. And we got some moderators that can move you. We got some moderators that can move you. You're not going to be a distraction. You're not going to be a distraction. Oh, I can already tell. I can already tell. But whenever y'all feel like moving them, y'all can move them.
W's were going over there, and they were linking up with the Vietnamese and saying the N-word to the Vietnamese. And guess what the Vietnamese did? They said, thank you, Mayo, and said the N-word right back to Black Americans. Don't you ever believe none of that, fam. And you're going to have a hell of a lot. I made a community post earlier about this situation. And do y'all know all inside of the community post, people are in there saying, man, they do love us, Black Alpha. Man, how you going to say that? Because I said it because it's the truth. That's why. Don't you ever let nobody get set up for that. I'll never let no foundational Black American fall for that game that these foreign people love us so much. No, the hell they don't, fam. They don't. And it don't stop there. No, I got more for y'all. Let me show y'all what the love they're talking about. So much love, right? So much love. Can I tell y'all this and show y'all this? If it's so much love, family, and they go to war and they start doing things to America, are they going to skip over all the Black cities? Are they going to skip over all the Black towns? Where's this specificity when it comes to Black Americans that don't exist? How about this, fam? Does this sound like love right here? They are out there screaming death to America. Yes, they are. This don't sound like the Iranians love Black Americans. Let y'all be the judge. Here we go.
Hey, folks.
Hey, American people, here is Tehran, where Iranians keep chanting death to America every single day and night. But what does it mean? Every single day and night. But what does it mean?
Ma'am, stop. What does death to America mean? How many ways can you interpret that? Is she about to give us some breakdown? Well, let me tell you what death to America really means. It means death to America. And it's coming from a foreigner. And I'm an American. So I ain't trying to hear it because I see that as hostile. And if you don't see this as hostile towards us, you need to leave. You need to leave the United States of America right now if you don't see this as hostile to Black Americans. Hell no. Let's go.
Let me translate it for you. First of all, I want you to know that when we say death to America, we do differentiate between the American government and the American people. Death to America means death to the interfering policies of the United States. And death to your corruption.
No. Stop playing. What it really means is your government on a Wednesday in the middle of April. Now, had this been made, we wouldn't have said it that way. So death really means love. If you really look at it, because when you look at the Quran, death really spells out love, but it just uses different syllables. Miss me with all of that.
Correct.
Listen to all these people playing in your face, Black America.
Ain't be the truth teller. They can't identify as that because that's not them. They're Siberian. They're Asian. They're not real American Indians, so they can't identify as that. They can't identify as that. That we have the Dawes Rolls Act to counter that and debunk that. They can't identify. They can't. They can't. But it's good to see that we've got some brothers, you know what I'm saying, and sisters that's woke out there and getting the research done. But they can't identify.
Playing in your face.
Satanic pedophile leadership and politicians, not to the American people.
But here come the anti-Donald Trump stuff. Here we go.
We Iranians are the most demonized people in history. And if you don't believe me, just ask about the kindness and hospitality of Iranians from those who have traveled to Iran.
So yes, we do transparency in America until your military forces get back to your other side of the world, and until your government.
You notice they don't call them Indians. They call them Native Americans. They're not Indians. They're Native Americans. They came through the Siberian Strait. What is it called? They came from Siberia. What is that strait called? Somebody help me out. My mind just drew a blank. But they were actually imported here when all of the original sophisticated Aboriginal tribes that were here were gathered up and taken to plantations as prisoners of war. That was during the times of paper genocide, Walter Plecker. Even in the 1790s. It goes even before the 1790s. That was just his reign. So no, those are those many reclassifications. Copper color, that's us. Hold a penny to your skin. Hold a penny to your skin. Copper color, a penny is copper. Hold a penny to your skin. Woolly haired, we have the hair of wool. We know about the pencil test, the hair pencil test, or the pencil in the hair test, as they called it. The pencil in the hair test, as they call it. There's too much out there. There's too much out there. Trust me, you could debunk the existence of Jesus before you could debunk, you know what I'm saying, who we really are. There's too much proof and too much research out there, ladies and gentlemen. Way too much. Way too much.
Satisfied with your own natural resources. You don't have enough oil in your country. We just want you to get out of our region and let us live the life we like. Let us wear whatever we like. We are already free and we really don't need your help to liberate us. We are the heirs of the Persian Empire, which means we embody it at the most ancient civilization in the world. And we do know how to live and survive. And we definitely don't need a 250-year-old country to lecture and educate us about civilization and freedom.
250-year-old country. You know who built that country? Black Americans did. Our ancestors did. So I don't care how you feel about America, fam. Let me tie it on in. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Here we go. My brothers and sisters. I could care less.
And they also migrated into North America the same way. They were imported here. They were strategically placed here, brother. You know what I'm saying? They were strategically placed here. They migrated to North America the same way. But yes, you are right about Alaska too. They migrated everywhere. Just like your colonizers, just like your oppressors, migrated everywhere. So you're right, but they got here the same way. They got here the same way. They even did it in Brazil. When they realized that majority of Brazil were black, even with all the slaves and everything, they started importing white people to make Brazil majority white. See, everywhere they've colonized, they imported their own. That's how they got their numbers up. That's why they are the majority. Why would they be the majority in Brazil? Why do they own the majority in Africa? Why do they own and are the majority here? Why are they the majority in Canada? This is what they did. They always bought in their own to run up their numbers, to maintain control and supremacy. It's to dominate. They bought in their own. Thank you. I appreciate that FBA convo. Somebody has to tell the truth. They bought in their own. It's like if you buy a business, you're going to trust the people who's already working there. If they were trustworthy, you wouldn't be buying the business. You're buying the business to save the business from falling. These are the very people who caused the business to fail. So the first thing you're going to do is come in, buy the business, and then hire a whole nother crew. You're going to get rid of your old crew because that old crew failed. Their numbers were not good enough. You're going to bring in your own. They bring in their own to get the job done everywhere that they venture and colonize. This is what they do. This is what they do. And we have to understand what we are up against. We have to understand how these people always seem to keep a knee on our neck, per se. because we led up and we make everybody else's fight our fight. Oh my God, look what ICE is doing to the brown community. Oh my God, man, you see what they're doing to those Africans over there? Why do we give a damn? Why do we give a damn? If they came here illegally, then they are responsible for what ICE is doing to them. If you are fleeing your own damn continent and you happen to be the motherland, then why do we care about what they're doing to you in your... No, you got to handle that. You got to get some balls. You got to get some balls. We do the research. We got to be in... Man, listen, this has got to be in their face 24/7. They've got to know before 2028, when they start talking of politics, campaigns, voting, all of this, they've got to know what the deal is in order to respect the black vote. Don't go out there and vote 85, 90% Democrat and all this other crap with Republicans. You know what I'm saying? And these people aren't preparing the table for black. If there's nothing in it for black, then why the hell is your black vote in it? Why the hell are you putting your black vote in it? We've got to make the demands known now. Known now. And they're getting it. They're understanding. They're hearing this message. They know the disdain. They know we don't want anything to do with their military. If there are blacks in their military right now, I don't care if it's by dishonorable discharge, get the hell out. Get the hell out. No longer will we fight these people fight. No longer will we shed this blood for a country that won't shed that blood and make it right for us, man. We can't make that sacrifice. No, y'all the majority. A majority of y'all should be signing up to fight your own battles because you cost them. You know what I'm saying? And holler at us when y'all get down to 13%. Maybe we can meet at the round table and get something done equivocally. Equivocally. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Real talk. Real talk. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. Let them sign their ass up. Huh? It's so many of them here, they run everything. Go sign y'all ass up. Fight your own wars. You caused them. You caused them. And when you get down to 13% of your population, because you chose to perish over your own bush, then we can sit down and have a better conversation with you. Because you'll be tired of losing people too over your own bush, the way we tired of losing people over y'all bush. So go fight your own. Black people, stay out of that. Let them lose their lives. That's less that we have to deal with when it's time to go to the round table about the reparations, y'all. Huh? Go let them fight. Let them damn it die for the country that we created for them. You know what I'm saying? We don't care. Hoorah, hoorah. Since 1776, go sign your ass up and go get lit up. You know what I'm saying? Long as it ain't us, that's one less we got to worry about. When you are the winner by proxy or by war, so does the spoils dictate history. The Caucasian, it's time. The chickens are coming home to roost, man. You know what I'm saying? The chickens are coming home to roost, man. They know what time it is. FBA Kush Boy, what's good? Modo, what's good? They know what's, man, the chickens are coming home to roost, man. Black people, do what you're doing right now. Sit on your couch. They like to give you watermelon and fried chicken. Damn it, enjoy that watermelon and that fried chicken right now and laugh at these damn fools. Huh? Laugh at Trump. Laugh this thing off. Laugh at these doggone EpiPen files. Huh? Laugh at these PERS. Laugh at these pedos. Huh? Laugh at them. Enjoy the show. Enjoy the show. Pop you a cold and roll you a fatty in the midst of that fried chicken and watermelon. You know what I'm saying? And love this shit. Like, do what Cat Williams said. Call you a buddy and get 7 more laughs. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Get 7 more laughs. Laugh at them, y'all. Laugh at them. Let them send their own. The hell you and they military for? Huh? You see they colonizing. They only attack melanated places, y'all. Think about it. They want to attack anybody else who's got nuclear capabilities. Why are you trying to stop Iran from having nukes? Because they Muslim? You're Christian, you've got them. What makes you better? It's not our fight. We already winning. We just got to sit back and keep letting them do what they've been doing themselves for years now. We're already winning. Even the sun is on our side. Who do you think is being diagnosed with skin cancer at alarming rates right now? They are, not us. We're built for it. We're already winning. We have to sit back and allow nature and the universe to do what it's doing because we are the chosen people. We've been protected. We'll reign again. Our time is coming. Our time is right, man. It's on the horizon right now. They know it. They know it. That's why they're trying to get us to unify. We ain't unifying with that. We ain't rolling with that. If ain't nothing in it for black, no. Hell no. Hell no. They can't enslave us. How they gonna do that? How they gonna do that? We ain't no cowards, man. How they gonna enslave us again? It'll be a cold day in hell before they can pull that off again, man. You know what I'm saying? It'll be a cold day in hell, man. Do you know America's one of the only countries where you really can't count how many firearms you have in that country? And this is because of the citizens, not the military. You know what I'm saying? And not the military. It can't happen. It won't happen. And we don't need to be cowards. We don't need to walk in that fear. We don't need to be asking what can they do. We need to be telling them what the hell they ain't gonna do. You know what I'm saying? We need to be telling them what the hell they ain't gonna do. We ain't asking no more questions. Huh? At this point, we're telling them. We're making demands. We're giving it to them. We're standing up. We ain't asking them They ain't my mama. They ain't my daddy. I ain't asking them a damn thing. I'm telling them what they ain't gonna do and what they better not do. And I'm telling them what the hell I'm not gonna do. You understand what I'm saying? Stand in your sovereignty.
How anybody feels about America. I'm gonna tell you that today. I'm gonna tell you right now, family, I don't care what you feel about America. I don't care what you feel about the United States government. Because guess what? I guarantee you, over there in your homeland, your government don't like you. You need to worry about why your government don't like you and why the women walk.
And brother Tyron Newsom, that's why I don't have a problem doing it back to them. Huh? They did it to us. So under that policy alone, that's why I don't have a problem doing it to them. Huh? Now ask me, can I do it? Hell yeah. Didn't they do it? Hell yeah. I don't want to hear you begging. How many of us begged? I don't want to hear I got children, I got a family. We had children and family too. You know what I mean? You have to take them MFers through the same thing they took you through and be unapologetic about it and remain unapologetic about it. Because, hey, how did we learn how to be unapologetic? From watching them, right? Did they give it down when our ancestors was hanging from down there every tree in this goddamn nation? You can't drive past a damn tree in this country that did not have our ancestors and our spirits hanging from it, man. You can't. You can't drive past land that they weren't beaten on or stolen or didn't pick something. Come on, man. You can't. You can't. So again, why the hell do we care? And this is why we got to get rid of that damn Christian white Jesus, turn the other cheek bullshit right here, man. Right here. If it came down to it, I wouldn't give a damn. They Jesus didn't save us. If the shoe was on the other foot, they Jesus ain't gonna save them either. I'm gonna take them motherfuckers down through the. I'm gonna take them down through the. You better believe, boy. If you fed our babies to gators, we gonna feed yours to crocodiles, gators, pythons, anacondas, and all. Who the hell you talking to? You know what I'm saying? Who the hell you talking to? I'll be walking up in a big cat habitat, slinging one of y'all infants and letting one of them tigers and them ligers and them lions get off on it. Yeah, eat that ass up. I'll be tying y'all to horses too, in different directions, and slapping on horses on the ass and watching y'all separate too. You know what I'm saying? I'll be watching the same thing you did to us. I'm gonna make sure it's done to you. If we went through it for 400 years, y'all ass gonna go through it for a whole damn 1,500 years. What the hell is you talking about? Huh? What the hell is you talking about? FBA Kush boy, sound like a plan. Sound like a plan. Hell no, I don't care. Hell no, I don't care. Hell no. Why the hell would I care? R. Kelly locked up for the same thing that even your president is free from right now. Let me say that again. R. Kelly, who is black, is locked up for the same thing that even your president is guilty of right now, but he's free, just like everybody else in the Epstein files. Hell no. Hell no. Why would I care? Why would I care? Free Kelly if y'all ain't gonna lock these other ones up. Why is the black man doing the time? Free Kelly. Free Kelly. I don't mind saying it. Free Kelly. Lock them parents up, but free Kelly. You know what I'm saying? Eye for an eye. There it is, man. There it is, man. And that's how, listen, that's how we're going to actually get this movement to take off. That's how we're going to get attention. That's how we're going to get noticed, by putting the notifications out there and standing on it. Standing on it. Yeah, man. Free R. Kelly, man. Free R. Kelly. We black. We know the love in the black community ain't been the same since they took Kelly. Kelly had all of us step, side to side. He was in every cookout, y'all. Every cookout. They took Kelly away. Look, black men and black women in love ain't done no more. It ain't the same no more. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they hating on my YouTube. Yeah, I always get that. You know what I'm saying? But hey, the numbers will grow, man. The numbers will grow. Yeah, the love slide, man. You know what I'm saying? The love slide. R. Kelly had everybody out here making love and loving each other. You know what I'm saying? You ain't see black men and black women beefing against each other. Hell no, they too busy being in love because R. Kelly got this love slide going on. You know what I'm saying? Those white people have all good technology. They only give us iPhones and electric cars. They have ballistic missiles and drones. Do we stand a chance, Mr. Uncut? Listen, man, if they turn that on us, they got to turn it on their people too, man. They can't use all of that against us, man. We are the chosen ones, just like FBA Convoy said. I don't fear that. I don't fear the what if. I don't live by the what if. My code is I wish a motherfucker would. You know what I'm saying? And you'd be surprised a lot of things that we created, man. You're giving them a lot of credit. You know what I'm saying? But the only credit I give them is to steal things, man. You know what I'm saying? To steal things. We have powerful. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. To the real Alicia Barnes and the eyebrows. Yes, we do, ma'am. Oh, Texan girl, right though. Texan girl. I see you, Texas. She's by way of Chicago, of course, by way of Chi-Town. You know what I'm saying? Alicia say she ready, y'all. She grew up in Chirac. She ready. Alicia say she ready. Huh? Yeah. Yeah. Alicia cool, y'all. That's one of the realest females y'all will ever meet, man. FBA can't exactly. We can't be deported. Huh? Yeah, they did all that to us. So why the hell would I mind doing it back? Hell no, I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind. Salute to you too, sister. Salute to you too, sister Alicia. I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind at all, y'all. But y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here, even though we're getting more people in here. The conversation is interesting. Black Wall Street, yes, Black Wall Street did happen in 1921. And again, there's like maybe 3 or 4 survivors left that's over the age of 100 plus who remember this, who was babies when it happened. And they spent their whole life fighting for reparations and never got it. There's been 4. Seneca, I think Idlewood or Rosewood or something like that in Florida. There was Black Wall Street. I can't remember what the 4th one was, but there was 4. Hold on. That wasn't the only black civilized community, y'all. That's not the only time they ever came in and destroyed something that we had. They just don't tell the truth because their history books don't tell the truth. You know what I mean? But we gonna get to the bottom of the truth. We gonna do that. Don't worry, we gonna get to the truth. We will get to the truth. I know it was 4. I know it was 4. Let me see if I swear, y'all MAGA motherfuckers. That's not it.
So a senator was caught in a transcript saying that we got to bring slavery back. True story. A senator was caught in a transcript saying, with his own voice, his chest out, we should bring slavery back. Let me let you crackers understand something real fast. Slavery was done by God. God did that.
I don't like people that give that message. I don't like the indoctrinated people who give that message. Y'all, I'm trying to find this thing on.
Do you know why the American government is lying about black people being from Africa? That's because they stole this country from us. See, they didn't have to get no black people from Africa because black people were already here. They were all over America. If any black person asked their grandparents or their great-grandparents, what are they would say that they're Indian. They would know exactly what tribe they come from. Black people are Indians. They're not African. Do you know why the American government is...
It's the one I just ran across it not too long ago.
You know why the American... government...
Give me a second.
Eventually, maybe you actually say when the teacher says Christopher Columbus discovered America and he met those Indians here. There were no Indians here when Christopher Columbus got here. There were people from Africa who had been here for over 10,000 years before Christopher Columbus was born. It's time for us to teach our children the truth.
Our destiny is time and the destiny of America. For the children called this land Plymouth we were here.
Yes.
Lord Jefferson etched across the pages of history the majestic words of the...
There's this one I was watching last night.
Every single problem and everything that's going on right now, everything that's messed up, white people created it and make it go on. I ain't trying to be funny, it's just the absolute truth. Y'all want to hide and deny and point fingers at everybody else. It's the white people that's messing up this world, period. Every single problem.
And that's facts. That's facts. That's facts.
But can a black person claim to be a goddamn Christian? That you ignorant, stupid motherfuckers would be praising the same God of the slave owners.
And if it wasn't for slavery, I might be somewhere in Africa worshiping a tree.
The American slaves somehow got the religion of the slave masters.
It was beaten in their head, generation after generation after generation. They were tortured, terrorized, living in fear constantly, until eventually they had no choice but to believe it. And then once they believe it, they started spreading it to their children, generation after generation after generation, until we come to you, modern day black American Christians, and you're still teaching this shit to your other black fellow human beings. And I'm sorry to be the one to tell you this, but that makes you an Uncle Tom House.
Julian dreams big.
Hey, the truth hurts, man. You know what I'm saying? The truth hurts.
I have a serious question for white people. Why is it that when melanated people are educating each other on the truth about ourselves, because your ancestors worked very hard to destroy a lot of our history, to lie and whitewash a lot of things, that you are upset, and all of a sudden I get comments like, oh, well, people are just people. Oh, and all of a sudden, oh, why does that matter? Oh, why do you care about that? Well, here is this truth that you all need to know before you answer that question. Us educating ourselves is a natural consequence of your ancestors pushing so many lies and destroying so much of our history.
Facts.
So I don't understand how you can be upset when we learn the truth about ourselves. Yes, people are people, but we do have differences and similarities. Yes, people with more melanin in their skin have different capabilities. That is a scientific fact. Okay? So when we are educating ourselves, you have no reason to get mad because your ancestors were the ones who hid so much about us from us intentionally. I have a serious question.
Real talk. And that's why when we meet people, or we got people like the Black Alpha Network right here, we got to respect their work, y'all. I'm gonna pour a little bit more into this, and I'm gonna be wrapping it up, you know. And I appreciate everyone who sent the gift, a super chat, who sent the cash out. I appreciate those who support the platform and know that we're working. It's not easy, you know what I mean? But I'm thankful for the little that I get, and I'm thankful for the little support that I do have, you know.
and got to stay enclosed. And while y'all got a revolution at the same time, Iranians are in the street in America saying they want Donald Trump to come take them down. I see a lot of inconsistencies with y'all in y'all country. But let me tell you, the consistency with my country. My country means the original, indigenous, aboriginal, certified, foundational, Black Americans who built this thing, we still right here. So anytime you got smoke with America, I don't give a damn whether you're saying it in a triangle, a rectangle, a square, or a circle. It still comes back to me because Black Americans aren't foolish. Black Americans don't believe you. Black Americans don't trust you. And we know however you feel about America, you feel 100 times worse about Black Americans. Because y'all know what it really boils down to, my brothers and sisters? Absolutely. Amen. Let me tell you what it really boils down to, family. When you're a foundational Black American, you get it two ways. I'm going to tell you what that is. You get it because you're Black, and then you get it because you're an American. This is why anti-foundational Black American hatred is different than everything. We're done just using race in a flat way. We're done with that. Because when you just talk about race in a very, very ambiguous way, very vague, and you're just talking just in circles, fam, that may apply to somebody from Nigeria, somebody from Zimbabwe, somebody from Haiti, but it ain't like anti-Black American hatred. Because let me tell you what anti-Black American hatred upholds. That has everybody hating on us no matter how they look. You got people way darker than us who don't like us. So can we sit there and share racism? The days of us sharing racism are over. Fam, we've ended everything else. Why not end that one too? Y'all ready to end that one too? Can we end that as well, fam? Can we go ahead and end all the shared racism? Can we put an end, a halt, a stop to all of that? I think the time is now, and I think there's no...
And I think he's right. Certified salute to the certified brother, the certified regulator, you know what I'm saying, who definitely has the spirit of the certified ancestors certifiably upon him. You know what I mean? Danielle Terry, I appreciate that, sister. And I appreciate you for always coming in, you know, and being a part of the platform and helping me along. I appreciate your support as well. You've been rocking out with me a long time, and I don't give you enough recognition. So, sister, I definitely thank you, Danielle Terry. Definitely thank you. But it's time to end the shared racism. You know what I'm saying? And we don't need shared investments either. You know, it's time for those mutual investments between the FBA. You know, we've got to go out there and get it. So with that being said, man, we've got to stay on code. We've got to stay consistent. We've got to be persistent. We've got to be unapologetic. We can't be out here caring for people who don't care for us. We can't be out here saving those who don't save us. We can't be out here trying to speak the truth to those who know the truth and wouldn't even reveal the truth to us. You know what I'm saying? We had to find out the hard way, tribe. Let their ass find out the hard way, tribe. You know what I'm saying? 10 toes down on business. FBA, stand up. Salute to all. And y'all know what to do, man. Go over here and subscribe to Black Alpha Network. Make sure you please subscribe here. You know what I mean? Oh, all day, Sister Danielle Terry, all day. You know what I mean? All day. You know, thank you for being a real one. And I want to shout out all the real sisters, man. We always pointing out the brothers that's out here in the conscious community doing the work. But we, excuse me, we seem to be overlooking the sisters. Danielle Terry, it's a real sister. She's really out here doing the work. The real Alicia Barnes, real sister. She's really out here doing the work. Sister Renee, she comes and go, but she's really out here doing the work. Got some real sisters, man. Real sisters, man, that's doing the work. And I much rather see a sister doing the work in the conscious community for FBA than see a sister doing the work in the church for the pastor and helping to colonize and indoctrinize our people even more. So definitely shout out to the strong women who done broke away from the church, chose consciousness, chose truth, and who are out here being the empresses that they were chosen to be. You know what I'm saying? Big salute to y'all, man. Big salute to y'all. Y'all know what to do, man. Get your one-on-one. Get your one-on-one. Get your one-on-one with the real, indigenous, internal, spiritual, most high. Because that Christian ain't real. That Jesus ain't real. You know what I'm saying? It only helps them assimilate their culture and their agenda. You know what I mean? White supremacy, white entitlement, white privilege, or white code, white control. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is, y'all. Y'all stay prayed up, stay blessed up, stay meditated up, stay protected, stay real, stay conscious, stay uncut, be inspired, be great, be you. Please like, subscribe, and share these videos. Make sure that your subscription is on, y'all. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure your notification bell is on. YouTube is not giving the tribe notifications when I go live, tribe. They're not giving you the notifications. My numbers have been sucking, and I'm probably not even going to get no money from YouTube next month because no one was showing up to the live streams. You know, no one was showing up. So if no one shows up, there's nothing to be made. It's just lost time. You know, but I'm not going to be a voice that's out here lost in the wilderness, ladies and gentlemen. You know what I mean? So please, please, please share these videos, like these videos, hit the membership button, ladies and gentlemen. If you really rock with the program, if you really want to support me, hit the membership button, ladies and gentlemen. Become a member, ladies and gentlemen. You know, see, you say you just happened to check on me. You understand what I'm saying? So I need y'all to make sure your notification bells are on all. Unsubscribe, resubscribe. Become a member. Hit the membership button. If you really rock with me, if you really rock with the message, if you really support me, okay? All these other platforms, they have members, okay? Members. Need the support. I need y'all to hit the membership button. Hit the membership button. If we start getting our memberships up, then I'm going to go to membership only content. You know what I mean? Membership button, ladies and gentlemen. Please and thank you. Check all your notifications and like and share these live streams. Talk to more people. Get them pulled in. Get them conscious too, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Get them conscious too. We have work to do, ladies and gentlemen. So y'all stay prayed up, stay blessed up, stay meditated up, stay protected, stay real, stay conscious, stay uncut, be inspired, be great, and always be you. Why the hell would you want to be anything and anyone else? You're great. Ah, Shay.